Hi everyone, welcome to Divine Sacred Tarot. Thank you for being here. I want to apologize, even though I don't think I should. This weekend, I was at a friend's event, or basically she hosted a weekend retreat, and it was just full of such good food, good vibes, good teachers, good coaches. I was coaching one of the sessions, and we had different things like candle making and meditation, mindfulness, dinner in the woods. It was just absolutely amazing. So I had limited access to internet, but it really was a soul growth moment, as well as obviously I was coaching. So I wasn't able to go through these twin flame messages, but I have got a brand new deck, and I'm going to go through the overall energies. And you know what? I'm going to let the cards in themselves give us the messages. So in the first card, for the overall energies, I'm going to dive straight in. Actually, before I do, for those of you who haven't already subscribed, I would love for you to be a member of this channel. So feel free to hit subscribe. And if you haven't already, hit the like button so more people can find content like this for them to watch in the future. So the overall energy, this is predominantly a divine masculine energy. I put twin flame union because overall, at the end of the day, the divine masculine's energy had been absent the last few days, but it's actually come into more of a prominent state. So what we've got right now is the Queen of Cups. And I find the Queen of Cups regarding the overall energy quite interesting for the divine masculine. So as the divine masculine is tuning into their emotions, they are tuning into being empathetic, intuitive, and how they can actually deepen with themselves and with others on an emotional level. It's so important for the divine masculine to tune into their own emotions, take stock of what they are bringing to each moment, to each interaction, to each engagement. Like, I don't think the divine masculines have ever done this before. So their overall energy is to tune into the emotions, the energies around them. This is a big deal for the divine masculines. There are certain divine masculines who already are being asked to tune into the energies around them. And it might have be deemed as woo-woo before, but they don't see that now. So the Queen of Cups is reminding the divine masculines, overall, keep an eye on your energies. Like, who's taking away from your energy, who's drawing in those energies. This is basically ensuring the divine masculine keeps following their own path and doesn't follow the crowd. Like, don't be a sheep, I'm hearing. So they are basically being ushered towards taking a more prominent role on the stage. Like, so because I'm talking about the Cirque de Tarot cards, the Queen of Cups is actually an important role in the tarot. So the divine masculines have gone from page to knight, and now they're coming into the queen energy, which means they need to take more of a responsible role. Thank you, Spirit. They're trying to look at the energies of manifestation, the energies of what do they want to manifest in their life, basically. So the Queen of Cups is about being intuitive, tapping into their emotional energy, reading the room. Now, some divine masculines may struggle with this, but this is actually saying the more you tune into it, the more skills you get, the better you're going to receive these intuition. Now, isn't it funny? Because now we have the Knight of Cups. So the reason we have the Knight of Cups is when I asked about the sexual energy. So the sexual energy, we've got the Knight of Cups coming up. Now, the Knight of Cups in itself is saying that sometimes the divine masculine may often go to a sexual energetic energy because it feels like a play for them. It feels like that's what they should do. So if they're not sexually aroused or sexually energetic, then they're not deemed as masculine. Now it's a really different type of energy. Is when I normally read the Knight of Cups is a slow moving knight offering a cup of love, but that's not what I'm getting here. It's actually saying that as the divine masculines are tuning into their emotional capacity, they're actually now going, if they play the person who is into sex or sexual natures, it fulfills the common narrative of what a guy should think and feel. Now, I'm not saying guys don't think about sex, but what I'm saying is it feels like that they've been painted that they should be thinking about it all the time. And even if they do, so do women. But we just aren't painted that narrative. And so because they've been painted their narrative, it's almost like they're on this suit of armor, they put on this expectation. And it's basically saying that in a way, it kind of does protect them from being vulnerable. So they play out these sexual energies so they don't need to be emotionally vulnerable. Because vulnerable to them is quite intimate. Being vulnerable, being insecure, being open is exposure for them. So being sexual, kind of like taking the edge off, it's still intimate for some divine masculines, but it's not as intimate as truly being vulnerable with a heart. So what are we seeing for the emotional energies at this time? The emotional energies are the Two of Pentacles. Now, this card did come out earlier, so I'm so glad it came out on the emotional energies. The Two of Pentacles in particular, we've got the Pentacles, which is like material connections, right? It is about a decision being made. It's almost like that yin yang energy, the yes no energy. Like there's just like the uncertainty. So the Two of Pentacles really, regarding the divine masculine's emotional side, like even if they're working on their emotions as an overall energy, even if they are you're gonna being masked with the sexual energies, this emotional energy card that with the Two of Pentacles is saying that you are expanding on your gift. You are keeping yourself on your toes, but your gifts are multiplying, but so are the items on your to-do list. So be the performer that you are being called towards. Like tap into those emotions, those emotional vulnerabilities, the sensitivities that you have, because those are going to be not only your armor, that's going to be an opportunity to shine in ways that you've never done before. Like you've shone and you continually shine, but really it's saying that the divine masculines are given the opportunity to do more. And in doing so, they're actually being brought, their attention is being brought forefront to help them understand that there's more in that emotional reservoir for them to expand upon. And it could be in business, it could be in relationships, it could be anything. So the way that they can tap into their emotional energies is going to give them almost a clue, a baby step towards this grandiose business project plan abundance, right? So the mental energies right now, we've got the Tower. So this is so good in the best way, because these Tower moments are going through the divine masculines like epiphanies. They are seeing shooting stars, lightning strike. They are seeing the divine, giving them the opportunity to really hone into what is going on in their thought process. What are the thoughts they're recurrently thinking? What are the things that they're replaying? And is that conducive to your growth? If it's not, it's going to keep playing in again and again, because if it's not conducive, well, then why are you here? Like you're just going to be repeating the whole journey again, the whole lesson again. Like, do you really want to do that? And so that's what I'm getting really regarding the Tower, especially regarding that mental energy. So in the mental energy, we're seeing that the divine masculines are trying not to think too much about things. but they're also being nudged in the best way possible. Like, if they don't get it, if they don't get the answer, it's okay. The answer will come, but they're going to have to do something different. They're going to have to like make a different decision. So if they keep playing on that mask of, you know, being sexual and playful, and that's all they've ever done, well, they're going to keep getting the same results. So that's what I'm getting right now for the divine masculines, especially them going through this like tower moment. And that's a really interesting take regarding what is going on for their mental energies. So let's have a look at the physical energies. What's going on physically? Page of Cups. Wow, these emotions, honestly, it's overtaking the whole of the divine masculine. We've got the Queen of Cups, the Knight of Cups, we've got the Page of Cups. So this is basically the divine masculines going through all of the layers of emotional vulnerability. Like, they are literally being put through the ringer via this tower. Yeah, it's literally saying that, okay, so we want you to ascend higher, we want you to elevate, but right now you're not acting like a king, you're acting like a page, you're acting like an immature child, you're acting like someone who doesn't know emotional maturity, and physically you're being held back in this young, naive energy. But the thing is, you're actually almost getting that vibe of feeling. Remember earlier when I said you're trying to tap into your intuition and your emotions? Well, this is the anticipation of the physical sense. So you're able to actually feel the energies in rooms. Even if you can't put your finger on it, you get a feeling, you get an emotional energy, you get the nudge, you know, like when you're a part of a crowd and you get excited, or you know, you see somebody that you really like and you feel that. This is where the divine masculines are kind of getting physical nudges, physical green flags in the right direction between what they need to do and what is coming up regarding connecting to their emotional vulnerability, to connecting to their own gifts. So what are the current blocks that we're seeing right now? The Eight of Pentacles and the Four of Pentacles. Now, I love when these two cards double up and they actually give more information. So this is all about the physical energy now. So we've got a lot of emotions, and we also have a lot of physical, a material energy. So the Eight of Pentacles is about working, you know, getting busy, being busy, focusing on their finances, you know, focusing on material success. But there's a sacrifice that the divine masculine has to make in order to get this material success. Now, it's going to be different for everyone. I don't know in relation to where you are in where your divine masculine is on this journey. But what I am seeing is they're kind of like going through the motions. They're going through the motions. They're not feeling as much joy and satisfaction from that mundane, monotonous work. But they are working hard at it. They're trying their best. They're trying to ignore the thought patterns in their head and try to really understand that right now they're being in servitude, but they're also being servants. So they might be a part of a big company, and I feel like some divine masculines are not really enjoying the fact that they are in that big company. Like, are they able to make a real difference, basically, is what I'm getting? Because a lot of people that they admire, including you divine feminines, I'm getting that you listen to your heart, you listen to your intuition, you tap into your gifts. And physically, the divine masculines are thinking like, oh, is this it? Am I just a cog in an organization? Don't I have something to offer? And physically, that is something that they're going to have to face themselves with. That's the energy. That's why they've been asked to tap into their intuition, because for some divine masculines, they're actually being asked to be of service to God, be of service to source, not service to the big cats, the cats who just line their pockets. And the overall energies, pardon me, the overall energies was Queen of Cups, but the future energies, we've got the Two of Cups. I absolutely adore, we've got the Two of Cups here, and I had not noticed. Now, this is probably a mermaid anyway, like, but what I am seeing is we've got the star who's pouring the star energy into the cup, which actually does look like the divine Queen of Cups. But also I see almost like a Statue of Liberty vibe with a color. So I'm seeing that this Two of Cups energy is about somebody in New York, somebody who's visiting New York, or somebody who's talking about New York. But also it's saying that your wishes are going to be fulfilled. And this Two of Cups energy is saying that if you ever wanted a message from someone, that someone was thinking about you, this is it. Someone with the same heart energy as yours is keeping you in their thoughts and sending you blessings. How beautiful is that? Even if you're not aware of it, you are a part of a matching pair, and your other half is beating in time to your heartbeat. Our performer is having their cup filled from above, and so too are you who are listening to this. The angel above tips her cup to share its overflowing love with the performer below. The simple act of giving and receiving is happening in your life right now. You don't need to know who's sharing this moment with you. Just open up and receive it. Hold your cup out and allow the blessings to flow in. So this is a really important time to say the future energies is about having this overflow of love. Have this overflow of love. That's going to be really important, really important in this sense of new beginning for you and your divine masculines. Your divine masculines are getting the same energies and same messages as you are, divine feminines. So if you're thinking, does my divine masculine hear your prayers? Do they feel the love that I send out to them? It's an absolute yes. Yes, they do. And they are having this aha moment, but they just got to get through their own little challenges and hurdles and obstacles at this time. So don't be disheartened, divine feminine. Just keep focusing on yourself. Remember, the more you draw your energy inwards, the more your divine masculine will come into union with you, because you're not bothered by it. You're not checking on social media. You're not asking for signs, left, right, and center. You're listening to these messages. You're kind of going, yeah, okay, cool. I got that. Now let's go get me, because I know my divine masculine will come in when he's good and ready, when she's good and ready, when they are good and ready. And in that time, I can just keep focusing on myself. I hope these messages help. I absolutely did really like that reading. So if that is something that you are interested in and you want more specificity regarding your own energy with your twin flame, hit me up at divinesacredtarot@gmail.com and I would love to do a reading for you. I do have availability in May, but I don't have very much, if any, in June. So if that's something you wanted to take up, hit me up on email. I'm sending you so much love, so much love to you and your divine counterpart, and I'll speak with you soon. Bye for now.